Welcome to day 60. I'm doing this video just to document my journey through meditation. I've gone from overthinking, not being able to sleep at night, to actually feeling very freeing. The most amazing thing about this is how freeing and how creative meditation is helping me. And that doesn't even make any sense. So we're on day 60, we're more than halfway through. And I thought I'd do the video from this little log cabin that I'm staying in with a friend for a few days, Sarah, who kindly invited me down. So I've just finished my meditation. And as I was doing the meditation, I was aware, because I'm here on my own at the minute, they've gone out for a walk. I was aware that they would come back any minute, and I didn't know when they were going to come back. So I felt like I was clock watching a lot of the time and sort of stopping myself. And the reason why came down to a belief that they would see me and think I'm a bit weird. Since I've been down here, I've been sort of questioned about things that I do a bit differently to what they do. Like, I eat different foods. I have a drink in the morning which speeds up my metabolism. I add things to, like, coffees that I have which are healthy. And I was quite proud of a photograph that Sarah took of me yesterday, showing how far I've come, really. It's hard to see your own progress nutrition-wise until someone else takes a picture and it makes you see how far you've come. So I'm really proud of that. So there was a little bit of, felt like I had to have an explanation for the way that I ate. And they were like, well, why'd you eat that? What's the benefits of that? And I didn't have the answer. I just knew that it felt good to eat it. I've learnt from someone else that it's good to have. It's good for my body. It's good for my nutrition. And at the end of the day, I feel healthy and I feel energetic. So why would I want to change what I eat? And that's not to say I don't eat the things they've been eating as well. But it just took me back to a time when I was at school. And I can remember it was an off comment that was made, and I can't remember what it was about, something I said or did. And someone actually said to me, "You're weird." Something along those lines. I can't remember the exact words. And the experience is a bit forgotten in my mind at the minute, but I can remember somebody saying that to me. Who it is, I don't know, but it was at school. And a little bit later on at school, when I was in high school, I can remember that I didn't wash my hair every day, and it was the norm at that time to wash your hair every day. And it was a belief that was around, if you didn't wash your hair every single day, that you were dirty and you were mucky. And now it comes to light that washing your hair every day actually strips the oils out of your hair. And because of this, because I wasn't doing that, despite the fact I was washing myself anyway, I was singled out by a group of 7 guys at school. And these guys were all popular. They were in, like, the football teams. They were in the popular kids in the class. They were the ones that everyone seemed to want to be. And my life was hell for quite some time. I can't remember the length of time it was, but I used to go in not wanting to be seen by anybody, wanting to sort of hide in the shadows, because I was teased repeatedly for my hair, having greasy hair, called names, and it didn't make me feel very powerful. It actually stripped me of a lot of the confidence I had, and I was very body conscious at the time as well, aware of my body, aware of the things that I had and the things that I did. And I can remember my accent was a little bit different from the American accent, and I purposely, consciously changed my accent to fit in. So I changed it into an American accent. So my voice is like a conglomeration of different accents that I've acquired. It's a skill that I've learnt to do to try and fit in. But it came to mind, why do we have to fit in? Why do we have to be the same as everyone else is? We are all unique, we're all different, and that's what makes us all amazing. And yeah, sometimes it does feel a bit uncomfortable when someone calls me weird, or someone questions what I eat or what I do. But that is a belief that is inside of me that is coming out. And the truth is, I'm not weird, I'm not different. I don't have to fit in with the masses, and neither do you. What makes us all unique is that we're not all carbon copies of ourselves. And I can understand the need to connect, but sometimes when you're in a big group, it can be hard to connect with people. And equally, when you're one-to-one with someone, it can be hard to connect with them, because connecting to me is really exploring deeply into what that person values, what their fears are, what they're excited about, what they want to learn, what makes them unique, what makes them special. And I've always enjoyed finding out what is special about people that I've met. And sometimes it feels a little bit alien to me to just be in a group of people and not connecting at some point. And that's okay, and I love that. And it's all about learning about what feels right for me, finding time for me when I want time, and actually not having to please everyone, not having to respond to everyone else's demands, doing what feels right for you, following what feels light for me, and not being defined by what other people think of you. Because in that group of 7 guys at school, it come to a point where we had a yearbook that we had every year, and with like photographs and of different events we had at school, and photographs of each of us and groups and things like that. It was quite expensive to buy. My parents bought me it, and I can remember passing what we did is we passed the yearbook around the class and asked people to sign it and make a little comment. And it's still got fond memories today, and I've still got them. But this one particular yearbook was defaced by these 7 guys, and they wrote really hateful, nasty things in it. And I decided, no, that's the last step. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not having someone deface something that my parents have worked hard for, that they bought for me to bring me pleasure to, because it's something that I enjoyed. So I ended up telling the teacher, and they had to replace that yearbook between them at cost. And I was never bullied again. I found my power, and you can find yours. So day 60, stand out from the crowd and celebrate you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.